During your pregnancy, of course, one of the most important things is drink water. Don't skip on your water, because I know that some people can get stretch marks overnight. So just drink water every single day. Keep your skin hydrated. That's the most important tip. Drink a lot of water, over 2 liters a day, more than 2 liters a day. If it's cold, drink teas. Drink nettle tea, moringa tea, cinnamon tea towards the very end of the pregnancy. So no cinnamon tea during the pregnancy, but ginger tea. Let's see. And some other teas. There's flavored teas that are very delicious, and you can add a little bit of nut milk to them and stevia, and that will make you drink more. The next most important tip is drink citrus drinks every single day. Lemon and lime water every single day. It will help with your skin collagen production. So drink citrus every single day. Don't skip on your citrus. If you can get good citrus fruits, eat as much citrus as you can every single day. Eat raw every single day. Cucumbers, cauliflowers, broccoli, lettuce, and all the apples, berries. Try to have a lot of berries and all the other fruits. Just don't discriminate. Every fruit or veggie counts towards your raw intake. Do eat a lot of raw fruits every single day, a lot of steamed and raw vegetables every single day, and don't eat junk food. That's the one time in your life when you want to make sure that what you eat counts. Everything you eat has to be nutritionally dense. So not calorie dense, nutritionally dense, and you will get a lot of calories anyways through proper nutrition. But don't eat empty calories. Don't have cookies, cakes if you can. Just start the day with really a lot of fruit. You can add some cacao beans or peanut powder or some things like this to make it nice, and that will satisfy your sweet tooth. Then for dinner you can have a little more fruit, and then follow it with a nice veggie meal with vegetables, raw and steamed and cooked vegetables, beans, some grains, maybe millet soup and so forth, mung bean soup and so forth. So that will make sure, strategy will make sure that you're getting enough nutrition. Everything you're eating is nutritionally packed, nutritionally dense, no empty calories, because empty calories lead to weight gain. Because when you eat empty calories, your body will be not satisfied. If you're getting a lot of processed flour, carbs, and if you're getting a lot of bad oils, such as oils high in omega-6 and saturated fats, your body will still say, hey, I still want a lot of nutrition, so can you have more of that junky food, because it's so low in nutrients that I want a lot of it, so I can get at least a decent amount of iron. So I think that's one of the main reasons why people overeat and eat too much during pregnancies, because they think, okay, now is the time for me to splurge and to treat myself. So they eat muffins and cakes and donuts and stuff. But when you eat that, you're getting no nutrition. Your body wants a lot more nutrition than when you're not pregnant. So your body will go like, how about we get 6 donuts instead of 1? Because 6 donuts have some amount of iron and a little bit of calcium in them. And 1 donut has nothing, just calories and saturated fats. So that's my advice. Just have real food. Don't have crappy food, because your body and your baby's bodies need real food. You're really not treating yourself by having processed junk food. Avoid dairy. Dairy just causes congestion for baby when she or he is born. So avoid dairy. Have good sources of calcium from greens. Generally, it's a very good source of calcium. Oranges are a good source of calcium. Add omega-3s to your diet from, again, greens, flax, hemp seed, chia seed, melons, melon seeds. I do like melon seeds in tea form and in milk form. I make milk, not milk, from melon seeds. It's technically seed milk. All those things, the water, the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, track your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio in chronometer, citrus fruit every day for collagen production and for beautiful skin, citrus water like lemon water, lime water, and add some odd things that you can find in your area. Like for me personally, I would consider this an odd thing, is I'm able to buy pure sea buckthorn juice in my neighborhood, and sometimes you can order it online. I'll link everything below, and I add water to a third of a cup of sea buckthorn and some stevia, and this is really high in omega-3s, omega-9s. So we're moving on to topical stuff now. For the topical stuff, I bought a bunch of oils, and I figured I would just use them for the whole 9 months and after, because you want to continue using it after, because now you're shrinking, so weight loss can also cause stretch marks. It's less likely to happen during weight loss, but it might happen. This is my recommendation. I stumbled onto this. Nothing that I'm mentioning is sponsored or anything like this. This is something I stumbled onto. I'll try to show you how it looks. That's rose hip oil, and it's really pigmented. It's loaded with antioxidants and vitamin A, obviously, carotenoids. So basically, topically, rose hip oil, almond oil. I got one in a glass bottle because I'm using it over an extended period of time. Same thing with the black seed oil. If you get it in plastic, it's probably okay, but if you get a big container, it will last you a while, because you will need it for your perineum, to massage your perineum, or to use it on your perineal area after birth. So you're gonna use a big bottle. That also is a good oil. And now on to my serums. Now, you can go to my skincare videos and watch my serums, the serums that I use, because those are the same serums I used on my belly, especially during a growth spurt. Use a serum, because the serums are designed to have a nice penetrating properties. They really are able to penetrate into the deeper skin layers, some of them, the well-designed ones, and they help with collagen production. With the oils, vitamin E oil, and just you can get some of the fancy oils. I have argan and tamano oil. Both of those I used during my pregnancy. The tamano oil smells so good. It smells like a roasted nut, so I really loved it. So those are a lot of oils, and I kept rotating them. I mostly tried to use the rose hip. So I had an oil kind of put in different locations in the house, wherever I tend to sit around, so I can put it on my belly. So I used oil once my belly started to get big. I used oil probably 2 or 3 times a day. So don't skimp on the oil, just put oil on your belly whenever you can. Now with the serums, my recommendations are Michelle Perfect Sea Serum. This one is good. Of course, it's great for your face, but put a little bit on your belly as well. I always used Lumine serum. So this is Bright Now Visible Repair Tone Corrector. So if you are getting certain discoloration from the sun and stuff on your belly, that works. And it's also good for the stretch marks, and the time freeze ones are always good. I use those for my face, and it's just I put some extra on my belly. And See Yourself, that's another kind of natural Nature's Gate vitamin C serum. I have other serums that you can just watch my skincare videos and you see the serums that I'm using, because all of them are good for your belly. Lavender oil and a combination oil that you can prepare yourself or buy. with certain oils that are all proven to repair skin for stretch marks and other skin damage, with neroli, helichrysum, lavender, rosehip, sage, rosemary, rose otto, and that's it for this particular combination. I'll link all these products below. I generally tend to order my things online. I've ordered all these oils online. I think very few things are bought locally. Maybe the vitamin E I bought locally, but I'll still link it below. And that's about it. So yeah, I didn't get any stretch marks. I think it's mostly due to diet, but you can still put topical things because it just kind of makes you feel better. I have a feeling that the topical stuff was probably just 5% of the equation, and then how I nourish my body was 95% of it. Also, try not to gain extra amount of weight. That goes with eating no processed stuff, no junk foods, just really nutritionally dense foods. That will ensure that you're gaining weight, but you're not gaining extra weight. I think I probably gained maybe 2 to 5 pounds extra outside of whatever, like the pregnancy weight gain was the belly, the placenta, the extra blood supply, the amniotic fluid, and just the increased blood volume and all of that weight. And so I gained, let's see, I normally weigh around 125 plus minus 5 pounds actually. Plus minus 4 pounds, let's say. So I went up to 141 pounds. So that's about 20 pounds. I gained about 20 pounds. I started off probably at 123 or 4 because a company sent me a scale right when I got pregnant, so I was able to track everything on this kind of fancy scale that measures your muscle mass, water composition, fat, and weight. So I was using that scale, and so I gained about 20 pounds, which is on the lower end. But I talked to my mom when I got pregnant, and she said she only gained 17 pounds with me, and I was a very heavy baby. I was almost 9 pounds. So I figured as long as you're measuring well and your doctor is fine with you, the weight gain is not that important. I was actually at first worried, and I was asking her, am I okay? Can you measure my belly? And she measured with the tape, and she's like, oh yeah, you're right on track. So if you do a lot of nutrition, the water plus the greens will make sure that you're not ever going to have dry skin, which might be part of why people get stretch marks. Hydration and just internal nourishment of the skin, collagen production, and making sure that your skin is not dry from your diet. So I've noticed that if I eat a very fatty diet, my skin gets dry, and if I eat a lower fat diet, my skin is never dry. Interesting. So pay attention to your nutrition. Watch my food videos. I upload food videos, what I eat and so forth. And I wish you a healthy pregnancy. If you have any questions, post them below, and let me know how your pregnancy goes once your baby arrives. I've been receiving baby photos from all my followers that use my yoga classes. So send me your baby photos once your baby comes, and I love you all. And one more thing, exercise. Do exercise and do yoga during your pregnancy. It will help with circulation and blood circulation, and also that helps with stretch marks. That was an important thing that I almost forgot. Namaste.